Ohayo gozaimasu from Hiroshima. We have finally made it all the way from Kyushu to here, specifically to Miyajima. Yeah. So today we are going to go and see the famous floating torii and also try out some of Hiroshima's famous food, Hiroshima okonomiyaki. I cannot wait.
楽しみです。
Yeah.
Oh, that's massive.
I read somewhere that it's 16 meters tall, so it's as tall as like a 4-story building. Crazy. And also that wood is like, you can tell it's from like a real tree. It's not like nice and smooth, it's kind of like wobbly looking.
Like wonky, right?
Yeah.
And the water is really clear.
So kind of similar to the place we went to in Saga, you have the illusion of it like floating in the sea.
Massive version though. And so many deer.
Yeah.
Just live together.
Yeah, so Miyajima is not just famous for its beautiful shrine and torii, it's famous for those little wandering deer.
Yeah, and you can see kaki a lot.
Yeah, so we took the ferry, it took about 10 minutes. We've come a little bit after high tide, so you can just about start to see the torii is coming out of the sea. Apparently they just finished construction work on it in October, so we are seeing it nice and bright and shiny.
Yeah, it's really close though. Just you can just see that land. Doesn't seem like island.
Not really.
But the torii is gorgeous though.
One of the 3 best views in all of Japan.
Oh yeah. We saw one.
This in Kyoto.
Is number 2.
Still gotta get to the 3rd one though.
Not that high tide now, but still mysterious though.
So something cool that I read about the shrine itself is that there's like cracks in between each of the floorboards, because when it's floating and there's like storm surges and high tide and stuff, the water would damage the floorboards, but because of the cracks the water goes over it so it doesn't get damaged and it lasts longer. So there's a whole load of exciting engineering going on over here. Speaking of which, that torii over there is standing without any real foundations. It's not stuck into the sea floor, it's just kind of floating on the sand due to all of its own weight. So it weighs 60 tons, so it doesn't fall over, it doesn't sink into the ground. And to stop it falling over, I think they also added some pebbles or something, 9 extra tons that they put either side to stop it kind of leaning.
I see. いやでもすごいね。これか。これが厳島か。Finally I came. It's really massive place to visit, but
yeah,
for me first.
When it's low tide, you can walk.
Which might not be too long from now. The tidal range here is pretty big.
I think like it was there, right? Like
yeah.
Can you see the black line?
Yeah.
That's high tide.
Oh, we have a friend. Wow.
早いね。
早っ。
早っ。
じゃあねー。
Come up. Are you okay? So quick.
Nice bit of nature on the island. So, not only is the island famous for the beautiful shrine and its deer, but it's famous for momiji manju, which is nice and hot. It's been freshly pressed for us by a very cool machine. We also have some hot tea, which is 100% necessary. It is freezing today. We also have a little heater Everything is nice and warm. So we got one of each. We got Subuan, we got Koshian. Oh, you can see it's like still warm. All the condensation.
Yeah, just watching how they make.
Oh, it smells so good. That is so good. I have been here one time before and I looked at these and I really wanted to try them. I didn't get a chance, so this is my first time trying a legit momiji manju.
Yes, delicious. First momiji manju. Much softer than I thought. Nice, sweet.
So for anyone who doesn't know, momiji is Japanese maple, so that's why it's in the shape of a maple. The island also is famous for its autumn leaves, but we're not here at the right time. As you can see by my nose, it is very cold. So soft.
Different.
Yeah. So actually, it's quite a light coloured red bean paste.
But that's koshi.
Yeah, look at the difference in colour though.
Different taste.
Yeah, both delicious.
Koshiもいいね. I feel like koshi is sweeter though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right?
They like mix more sugar into it. Now, it wouldn't make sense for us to come all the way to Hiroshima to come and see the city and all of its beautiful sights without visiting this spot.
So we are at Genbaku. Actually, first time to see for me, but actually like this still like exists.
Not just something in textbooks.
No, I realize now. Just looking that, just sad.
Yeah, it's really, it's moving. It's powerful. Like, I guess it's kind of weird to see that contrasted with all of these new buildings and life going on, but I guess that's the point, is that it's like a beacon of hope and the resilience of people here.
Different like atmosphere around here.
It's crazy to think that this entire place was just flattened and all of this has been built in the last like 80 years. It's the resilience of people.
Yeah.
So this place is kind of nicknamed, I guess, or known as the A-bomb dome in English, but yeah, it's the peace memorial, and it does its job. I mean, what happened here is just, it's known all around the world. You don't need to say much about it for people to know, and to come to Hiroshima you can't not visit. But yeah, it's just so powerful and
somehow peaceful.
It is peaceful.
It is peaceful now.
Regardless of your views on nuclear power and nuclear weapons, I think it is important, if you're coming here, not just to see all of those beautiful sights, but to also come here and take a minute to think. We're not often very deep on this channel, but there is a time and a place for some tears shed over a lot of lives lost.
Came here and we just felt that.
Yeah.
That's all. Actual
that powerful
feeling.
But I think the beauty of coming here and seeing all of this is the reminder that people have rebuilt and they've come together to form this whole new community, this entire new city, and that's just so incredible. And
that's why you get like power from that.
Yeah, it kind of adds to the beauty somehow of Hiroshima. Not just the deer, not just the shrine, not just the delicious food, but the people themselves. And the pigeon behind me. Time to fly to our next location.
Yeah.
So we couldn't come all the way to Hiroshima without trying Hiroshima's very own okonomiyaki. This is our first time ever trying it.
Yeah. Before that, cheers. So Hiroshima is famous for okonomiyaki and kaki. We've seen this morning. So you are just sitting in front of the.
I've never had a Hiroshima oyster either, so this is my first time. They look super juicy, they're just sizzling away. I don't know if you can hear me over the sound of the sizzle, but that's how fresh and close we are to the action. So juicy. Delicious. Right?
No, so sweet. They just got it from the other company. So fresh.
I've had oysters before, but this is like ridiculously flavorful. This is like something else. I don't know if it's the addition of the ponzu, the freshness, or just Hiroshima's oysters are that good.
Hiroshima's oyster is really massive.
So I've heard the difference between the Osaka-style okonomiyaki and the Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki is the layering. So here, because they layer it up and they don't mix all the ingredients together, you basically can't make it yourself without messing it up. So you have to come to the professionals so they make it right in front of you as it should be made.
The best one is hard.
Yeah. It's almost like a crepe crust.
Yeah.
It really is like pancake. It's incredible really, like the difference. So we've made okonomiyaki even at home sometimes, but it's the Osaka version. Both I'm sure are delicious, but they almost seem like completely different dishes when you see it being made. Like okonomiyaki is often called like the Japanese pancake or Japanese pizza. This one actually does have like that little like batter at the bottom. It's not mixed in with the cabbage, and then you get the different layers. And we also have moyashi, like bean sprouts, which I don't think I've ever had in okonomiyaki before. So you couldn't really get much more different to like between the okonomiyakis, but I'm sure they're both delicious. I'm well excited to try this now. So this is a first for me. Unlike Osaka, where you don't get noodles, in Hiroshima you do. So you can choose between soba noodles and udon noodles. So they have like the bundles of noodles and they stick it into the boiler. So it's almost like getting ramen and okonomiyaki.
Both my favorites.
Saiko-chan. 初めて見るよ I would also like to say that this place is like an ASMR dream. Everything's sizzling, all of the things like clanging together, all the like hitting of the soba noodles. This is an experience.
こちらで切りながら広島の人はこのままここで食べるんだけどやけどしちゃいけないからここに取りながらお箸で食べてもらってます。
ありがとうございます。Let's see how strong my mouth is, shall we? Whoa, listen to that sizzle. Okay, let's see. I'm scared a little bit.
いやもうちょっと切った方がいいかも。
あ、そうなんですか。なるほど。確かに熱そう。I'm not quite a Hiroshima resident yet. いただきます。うまい。すごい美味しい。Yeah, this is like, you can taste each layer, it's very delicate. It's almost healthy and it's incredibly tasty. There's absolutely no way we could make this. Okay, she said make it smaller, that's way too big. Okay, go blow on that first, seriously.
Was it that hot? Yeah, this is like delicate. All the things he like enjoy noodle and torii and cabbage.
It's almost like having multiple meals in one because of each of those layers. It's so, I don't know, like you really could not make it yourself. I did look for places that we might be able to do it and like grill it ourselves just for the fun of it. But like they have specific workshops because it's so complex, I guess. It's definitely best for you to go and get this served to you by a professional because you cannot beat that taste. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just for the taste. That looks a bit more like okonomiyaki that I know.
Egg, cabbage, pork,
And bean sprouts.
and
Just stick it in your mouth. Or not.
what?
I just wanted to try it. I mean, the flavour is so good as it is. Also, a big difference I've noticed, there was no like bonito, like, yeah, katsuobushi. But I mean, okonomiyaki to me equals mayonnaise and all the toppings, so I gotta try it. I'm not here to compare. All I will say is that this is delicious. So I've just added a little bit of mayonnaise and this special spicy okonomiyaki sauce. Let's see if it's as good as I think it's gonna be. I think the beauty of okonomiyaki is that whatever you add to it just like enhances the flavour. Like we went for the very, very basic. Like it doesn't seem basic, but that is the most basic. You can add toppings, but even just by adding a bit of sauce, it like changes the flavour profile completely. Try a bit.
Spicy one.
So good.
All together, delicious.
Okay.
そこをつけて、ゆっくり外に向かって。上手。すごい上手。難しい。すごい上手よ。全然違うね。とても上手。みんなこんなに上手にできない。
楽しい。嬉しい。ありがとうございます。I made this.
うまい。
本当にうまかった。
最高潮にうまかったな、広島焼き。
First time Hiroshima okonomiyaki.
Yeah.
And I got to make my own one.
Yeah.
That was just the best experience. I did not expect that ever, but
Yeah.
the store owner was incredibly kind to us.
Yeah.
It was just exactly what we needed to cheer us up this afternoon and to fill our hearts and our stomachs.
Everything was perfect.
Hiroshima has been absolutely great.
牡蠣もうまかったし。
Oh yeah. Highly recommend a visit to Macho Chan. So thank you, Hiroshima. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like what we do not forget to like, subscribe and share.
じゃあ同じぐらいの名前で会いましょう。
はい、せーの、じゃあねー。